Hey Tasha, how you doing?
Hey girl.
I am trying to get my life right over here and get all our banners and stuff together. But welcome to Closet Conversations with Regina and Tasha. It has been a morning already.
Ooh, child.
I'm,
Ain't it
I'm just
always?
saying. It's Now we planned to come on a Monday because we was like, let's do it on a Monday and do some recording and all this stuff. Now, when you hear this, will definitely be on a Thursday, but know that we have the Monday blues up in here. So Mondays used to be your best day. It used to be my best day. What happened?
Girl, we got older.
We got and now we just talk from our closets, right? Because
Okay.
the world is not ready for us. It's not ready for us at all. But we're so glad that you guys are joining us, whether you're listening on Spotify or you see us on Instagram, and now TikTok is up here trying to give us all this love.
They are.
Like guys, y'all need to catch up because they're actually commenting, going back and forth, having a whole dialogue. So if you can't find us on TikTok, we're on YouTube. Everywhere you want to be, we are here, and we're really excited about our topic today because it kind of comes from our last one when we say access denied,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
access denied, and our topics today. Oh, wait a minute, Tasha, I forgot the disclaimer because folks be coming for us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk about this disclaimer right here.
We are not here giving medical advice, therapy advice, any of that. We just having opinions and we're sharing them with you. We are not liable. Don't trip. Okay.
Don't trip. We're not liable. Don't trip. Because today we talk about, are you healing or just distracting yourself? But before we do that, if you guys don't know, Tasha always pulls a card. I never know what it is. Let's see if she can stop it. She only done it once so far, and we're on 12 episodes. So let's see what you got over there, Tasha.
All right. Is there a past struggle you're now grateful for because of what it taught you?
Oh, let me tell you, that cancer was a beast.
Yeah.
And I went back and looked at my ups and downs, and I'm talking about weight now, weight loss,
Mhm.
weight gain.
Mhm.
Everybody thinks that you should be skinny when you're going through chemo, but they forget that they pump you up with steroids. And
Mhm.
I started looking at some of the pictures just this past weekend. I was like, babe, I don't know how you found me sexy or attractive or anything. But
Wow.
during that time, no matter how I looked, I always put myself together. And each day was
Mm.
different. I
Yeah.
didn't know if this was going to be swollen, that was going to be swollen, my
Right.
back was going to hurt. But I actually am so grateful because I will show up and show out. I don't care if my wig crooked, I'm lopsided, I'm still going to show up. And I think that past struggle, and that comes from also from growing up, knowing that you 8 kids, didn't have no
Yeah.
new outfits,
Yeah, that's
right?
crazy.
We had to make it work.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that just leaned into everything else in my life. So I'm so happy that the struggle was real, but I still showed up. I didn't look like what I've been through. So that was nice. So I think that's a big thing. What about you? What past struggles have you had and you're happy that you had them or you
Uh,
went through 'em, or you
Divorce.
said,
Okay, divorce with 4 young children by
oh,
myself.
wow.
And yeah, I don't know that I would be where I am right now had I not gone through that and
Mhm.
really learned how strong I actually am.
Oh, so are
Yeah.
you healing or just distracting yourself?
From that right there, girl,
Right.
beyond healed, ma'am. Don't get me in trouble on here. Listen, your girl was healing on the way out the door. Okay.
That was my next question. Were you healing on, like, had you already started the process? And when did you know that this was just a distraction and now it's time to heal and move on?
You see, the Lord appalls you from what your flesh was about to say. Um,
I'm gonna try not to get either one of us in trouble today.
okay. Yeah, no, no, seriously though. I was young. That's the part a
Hmm.
lot of people don't realize. I was actually young. I got married at 18. I was married
Hmm.
for 10 years, 4 children, including twins. And I would say I left at 26, divorced at 28, and by 32,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? I'm good. Like the anger and all of the other emotions that you go through had settled.
Mm.
And yeah, so yeah, I'd say about 4 years.
4 years.
About 4 years, yeah.
Well,
Because
we always throw like the word healing out there all the time. It's thrown around all the time.
it's so
But what
cliche
does
right now.
it is, but what does it mean in real life? Because you're healing from so many different things. Like, I just did a fashion show for the American Cancer Society, Making
Uh,
Strides.
Yeah.
And I must say that I was distracting myself when I first started
Mhm.
with them 14 years ago because I needed the distraction.
Mhm.
But then there were 5 women on the stage that were coming down that was a part of their process. And the
Oh,
tears that I was feeling was
yeah.
like not a distraction. I was like, "Oh my goodness, what I'm going through is not in vain." And then one of them said something about Regina Johnson or Regina Jones at the time was part of my healing. Lord, I didn't give you my whole government name.
You did.
Uh,
And we not
but
editing. So, oops.
I know, right? So then y'all know I'm for real, for real.
Right.
And it was so healing to see that happen because sometimes you feel like volunteering, you're distracting yourself, helping
Mhm.
this person, you're distracting yourself, but it's part of your healing process. And that
Yeah,
word does, it gets thrown around a lot.
it does. It's a little ridiculous these days. And people wear it like it's a badge of honor. Girl, I'm healed. Boo.
I just,
What work have you done? You know what I'm saying? Like, what
you
have
about to get
you done?
you about to
You
get
just
me in trouble.
you just left last week and you healed from a 10-year situation. You were lying.
Okay, okay, okay. Now I'm about to say something. Church folks,
Okay.
don't come for me, church folks. Okay. We throw if you're looking at us on YouTube or any of our platforms where you can see Tasha just covered her eyes because she
I
know
did.
how I feel about church folks. Okay, so um
I say
we
that.
throw we throw healing out there. We try to combine it. Like someone told me that I can't be going through this struggle and complain about it, right? Because God's not gonna bring you your healing.
Mm,
So what I said was, let me cut your left one off and then your right one, and then pour poison in your
Lord Jesus.
veins, and then we can talk, right? But they actually was like, no, you can't get your healing because you're denying access for the God to come in, and that was last week when we talked about that,
Yeah.
right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, but you're not walking in my shoes. You're not waking up in my shoes.
Mhm.
But yet you're telling me that I can't be healed. And I actually had a pastor tell me I wasn't ready for it as he was trying to push me to the floor and blowing my face and trying to make me fall down like everybody
Ma'am,
else.
ma'am, for those
Reel,
not
reel
watching,
it
I'm
back.
trying to reel her in because she about to get us A up on this internet. Okay. Woo.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Some
I
people say
do.
you
I
can't
do.
go through
I
and
do.
I can't believe, but two things can happen at the same time, you
Two
know?
things can be true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought that, like we throw the word healing around there and then we don't look at the person and see what they're going through. Have you ever
Mhm.
had that happen where someone's like, well, because you don't believe or you're not putting this in or you're just being Tasha, yeah, your
Yeah.
breakthrough ain't gonna come through, but baby, you shining all the way over there.
And here's the thing, nobody really truly knows what you're going through unless
Hmm.
you let them. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of times people make so many different assumptions. I just
Hmm.
had a situation just a couple days ago. I was checking on a friend, hadn't heard
Hmm.
from him in a minute. I was like, yo, you good? Just checking in on you. And I got back, read the room. I'm
Oh.
glad you're thriving and doing great. Wait, one, what's this energy? Two, what's the assumption I'm thriving and doing great? Last time I checked, I was down last week. But the assumption is because I'm not sharing that I may be going
Hmm.
through something, that I'm thriving and doing great. So I just, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was like, well, I hope whatever you going through, you get through it, okay? And you take care. Do not worry. I won't check on you no more.
No, yep, access
Block the
denied.
block, okay? And
Yes.
when I say protecting my peace is everything, but that goes to my healed self
Yes.
knows you're not going to project the energy of what you're in on me when I literally was just
Mm,
checking on you, friend.
yes. Those are relationships, right? But then
Yeah.
that tells you something about how they feel about you. Now, you did share that your week was really, really hectic, right? You shared it, and
Yeah,
then, all they see is, like, probably the other post that you shared.
exactly. Yeah. People
Um,
confuse being okay
yeah.
with thriving, and
Mhm.
it's like I'm just like everybody else. We all getting through day by
Got
day, you know?
got stuff going on with us all the
Yeah.
time, but then that's like that rebound effect, have you ever thought you were over something until the conversation song stuff somebody calls you and maybe they had something with you long before they were going through, and they
Yeah.
see because people say they can be happy for you, but sometimes they are not.
Listen, actions speak so much
Mhm.
louder than words. So you can say whatever you want to say,
Mhm.
but if your action says something different, I'm going to believe the action over your word.
Mhm. All
Okay.
day long.
All day. You
Because
got
I
folks
always say
telling people I love you every day, and they can't stand you.
that is a side note inside inside conversation.
I'm just saying, you know, it's
They
family
do.
stuff.
They see you on social media, they see you traveling, they see you getting your body together, and, "My life is good. What did I had to do to get this body?" You got a whole device in you,
I do.
okay? And I got 2 flotations that don't wanna act right. 'Cause my other ones try to kill me, and now these just don't
Okay.
wanna act right.
Exactly, right?
So nobody knows what we're going through. No
No,
one.
no.
So, Tasha, I know I've been running my mouth. What do you have to say about this subject of healing and what it really means in life?
Well, for me, I think first off, you have to actually acknowledge that something is wrong.
Mhm.
You have to
Mhm.
acknowledge that somebody hurt you, or
Mm.
heck, that your decision didn't go the way you wanted and you hurt yourself. That's a thing. Um, because again, we distract ourselves from actually sitting in the emotions of it. I did it for years.
Mhm.
So, I will say we're not therapists, but I have one.
I would say
Hello.
I need one. Okay.
Yeah, I think everybody could use therapy. But yeah, for
Yeah.
me, talking through it. And once I got to the place, let's just use my divorce.
Okay.
Right. You could not mention that man to me for years. The father of my children.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Who? What? No.
And then it got to well, why don't you invite your dad? And at that point, I realized, oh, I transitioned.
Yeah. I've been there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, then I found myself praying for that man to keep living every day. Multiple
I've been
reasons why, but including my children.
yeah.
So it went from, oh, I'm going to kill him, to
Mhm.
I pray for this person every day. And so it's one of those just growth type things. But so many
Mhm.
want to be angry,
Yeah.
not realizing you're killing yourself every day that you choose to just be mad. Like,
Yeah. And I've been there, and I've definitely said that, like, if you ask about someone or just make sure you check in. Oh, now you care? I care about the person that is connected to that person,
yeah.
and so I'm not gonna fake the funk, but I'm gonna still No, if the emergency were to arise, I'd be like, okay, so what we doing? Or I'll be the first one to say what we're doing. And they'll be like, slow your roll because you know how this is gonna pan out.
Yeah, you know what? With that though, like I don't know about you, Regina, but I know me as a mom, as a caregiver, all of those
Mm-hmm.
things, right? Something happens and it's painful and it hurts. But life says you got to get back over here to being mom. You got to get
Yeah.
over here and be caregiver. You got to get over here and be friend. And I think that's how we end up not healing because we didn't purposely distract ourselves. Life
Mm.
distracted us from it.
Yes.
So, there's that too. Like you can be thinking you're healed. Well, no, you just got pulled back to everything else and did not have an opportunity to sit in that thing. And so I think a lot of people may mistake that they're healed until something else comes along
Mm-hmm.
and triggers that thing and you ready to go at it.
All the time. Well, when you talk about that, you're ready to go at it. If you look at who are you after the hurt, like when you're healing and you're becoming this person, people always remember who you were before. Like even when you're growing and you're out of that, and they still want you to be broken. They still want you to be the one that is down, out, and then when you show up as somebody new, it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing here? Like, can I be healed? Can I not be healed? Going back to the folks from the beginning, like I'm walking the walk, I'm talking the talk. My actions are showing this, but yet you
Mm-hmm.
still want me to be in this space. And I think being in that space makes you more comfortable. When I'm
Oof.
Yes,
Mm.
makes you more comfortable. Has
Speak
nothing to
on
do
it.
about me because that's why when you called your friend to check on them, it was them, not you. But you
Mm-hmm.
walked away from that because normally you would be like, oh, well, let me think about what I did. No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
This one's you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one. Block, delete, denied.
That's just where I'm at right now. It- we got to stop giving people the luxury of treating us
Mm,
however they want to.
yes. Yes,
Being
we
a
have
part of
to.
my space and a part of my life, it is a luxury, and I'm gonna need you to treat it as such. It is not
Mm,
available. It is limited edition. So when you choose to act a fool with me
mm-hmm.
at this ripe age, I'm going to choose to just exit. I'm not even going to come to your level because I'm bigger than that at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no shade, but I just don't have it in me to get down in the mud with you when it took everything in me to climb out. I ain't going back.
Not
So,
going back.
not going back. So we're just done.
Mm-hmm.
Love you,
And I'm
love
not
you
going
so far.
and I'm not going to sit in quicksand with you either. And what do I So many people want you to sit in this quicksand with them. Like, I know you see and feel us sinking.
Oh, girl.
I'm gonna hang up the phone. What do you have to say about that? Sitting in this quicksand. Oh my goodness. With
Listen,
folks.
I ain't going
And when
down
you
with
don't,
nobody.
they upset. What you say?
I'm not going down for nobody ever
No.
again. Ever.
I have learned my lesson and it
Okay.
is not about to happen.
Right.
Let's
That's my
let's be
healed
clear
self.
about that.
Look, that's my healed self.
That's your healed self. And that's what it looks like too.
Yeah. I don't have to be in the quicksand with you to understand. We've
What
been
you
there
going
before.
through.
I'm not going
Been
back.
there, done that, and not doing it. You know
You
what
can
I
have it.
forgot, Tasha? Oh, I do
You
have
didn't
some
bring
water
no
over
cup
here.
tonight?
I
Oh,
didn't bring I got this little baby bottle of water.
ma'am, I would take that in one sip. What the world?
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I did. Yeah,
Much better. You got
yeah,
to stay
yeah.
hydrated.
Gotta say I got some liquid IV in here because
Okay.
a sister went through something.
Um, yeah, so, um, here's the thing. What is
Mhm.
your favorite way to avoid dealing with something? Because we all got one.
I okay.
Mine is shopping. Let me help you. Mine is shopping. Okay.
Mine is mine is and this is not good. You tell me, Tasha. If I see a fire starting, I will go ahead and put it out, but I'll let you know what I'm doing, right? So what I mean by that, I already know a certain time of the year, somebody gonna call, somebody gonna do. It's at the same time. I will go ahead and put it out there and say, hey, this is gonna happen. So when it does happen, I'm good.
Mm,
So and that's not always good, but it works for me. Does
mm,
that make any sense? Like I see it about to happen. It
yeah.
happens the same year. I'm telling you, I never get it wrong. And then they're looking like, so what are we gonna do? I was like, how many times are we gonna go through this? If you cut it off at the path when you see it coming, just
Mhm.
put it out there.
Now, pause
What
right there, though. Let me ask
uh-huh.
you,
Okay.
by dealing with this like that, are you distracting from it or are you healing from it?
I think I'm done with it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, because I don't think I need the healing. I think the other person
Somebody else
does.
does. Mhm.
And I think he finds distraction so not to deal with it on the day it's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen. It
So
never
now how do
fails.
you help them heal from it?
I continue to show up for him all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
And I don't say I told you so.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
good 'cause
I put
yeah,
something in place so we're
yeah.
good
Yeah.
and I already planned for it. But
Okay.
sometimes I'll be like, when you gonna see that
Right,
this
because 'cause they're
always
not
happens?
healed from it.
They're not
Yeah.
healed from it.
Yeah.
And I can't they have
Mm.
to find that own healing. Or
Yeah.
maybe their healing is the distraction. I don't know. Long as it doesn't mess with me, I'm good.
Okay.
Doesn't mess with my family, I'm good. But I always say, this time of year is coming. As long as you know, because I'm going on vacation every time.
I'm so done.
But yeah, to answer your question, all of that and then some.
Okay. Um, do you think you have to forgive somebody for you to heal from whatever it is that they have caused you to feel this way? Mm,
No,
okay.
ab- absolutely. Remember you pointed it out. It's not grace that I'm giving them. They're in a grace period.
That
And
part.
so go
Yeah.
back and listen to episode 11.
Yeah.
So you know what we're talking about. But I believe forgiveness is overrated.
Mm,
Only because you say you forgive me, but you really don't. That's just like you
yeah.
say you love me, but you really don't. Or if I call and check on you, and then all of a sudden you say read the room, I'm like, where did that come from?
Girl, I was so lost. I read the room. That's why I'm checking on you
Yeah,
because I hadn't heard or seen anything from you. I read
yeah.
the room. Something is up. That's why I'm reaching out. So it was just weird. But anyway, um, I will say, that whole saying of forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. That's exactly what I do when people say that. But I just want to be clear. And for those listening, you can forgive people, but that doesn't mean you grant them access again. Access
Yes.
is still denied. I can forgive you and release you.
Hmm.
Um, I can forgive you and never talk to you ever again. And
Ever again.
I'll be okay with that, like I don't have to forgive you to heal from what you did though. But
Mm-mm,
I can forgive
no.
you too. Y'all see, let me point out today's shirt for those that can see. The shirt says Gemini. Let me tell you,
Gemini.
this is a characteristic of us.
Yes. I
We
have
can
twin Geminis, so I
okay,
know.
we can leave you right there where you at, unbothered,
Especially my special twin that you
my
love
girl.
so much.
I was about to say, she's yeah.
She will leave you right there, and she gets that from her mom too.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I'm done. But forgiveness, I don't think I have to forgive you to heal from that,
I
right?
don't
I can
either.
start the
Yeah.
healing process, and then the forgiveness or the grace will come in there, but I will be done. And when I'm done, I'm done. But if something were to go on and I'm needed, I have no problem with helping out. I just
Mhm.
know how to approach you and be
Right.
okay with when I'm done, I'm done.
And to be clear with what you just said too, um, I just want to be clear for people. Stop thinking my forgiveness means we're restoring the relationship.
Ooh, ooh.
Sometimes I'm just giving you the peace that you need from me. I've been
Mhm,
released you.
mhm. What if they keep acting
Mm.
like there's supposed to be something there, and
I
you
got
remind
I
them
got
every
some of
time,
them
like,
on the
"Please
roster.
stop."
I got
What you
some of
say?
them on the roster. They comment on everything on social
Uh-huh.
media. They like everything, and then they'll text and don't get a response.
You lucky your text still going through.
Well, there's that. But I'm petty because I'll turn the read receipts on so I read it. I'm just choosing not to respond. Listen, God's still working on me, okay? Gemini. All right.
Working on both of us,
I'm gonna
let me
work on
tell
that.
you. So that forgiveness thing, it doesn't, uh, forgiveness is also overrated
Yeah,
when
it's
we
not
throw it
attached to my
around.
healing. Mm-mm.
It's not. And people have to understand once you start healing and you come out of it, it looks different. And
It
people
does.
might see it as fake or phony.
Oh,
Have you ever
girl.
had that happen when they be like, "Oh, she just faking because I know her. We used to be friends, and there's a
Okay.
reason why we're not
Mm,
friends anymore because I was
okay.
healing and you were still stuck there." So,
Okay.
tell me about it, Miss
Oh,
Gemini.
ma'am, when people knew you in your broken state
Oh,
and they still think they know you now when you are healed and thriving, as said friend said,
yeah.
what they got to understand is when you've really truly done the work. I am not the person that I was 10 years ago.
Mm-mm. Not even 5 years ago, since I've known you,
I
Tasha.
ain't the person I was 2 years ago, but and I'm grateful for that because
Mhm.
I used to be quick. Listen, like that, I'm done with you. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not going to explain nothing to you. I'm just done. Disappear,
Uh-huh.
fade to black. Now you might get it. Listen, your energy just not for me. Okay,
Mhm.
you might get that. You might,
Mhm.
and that's me being gentle with you. I'm trying to be considerate. But I'm just not the same person. But when that's the person that people knew, it's very difficult if they have not grown as well or they haven't grown to the capacity that you have.
Mm.
They think, oh, this is just for social media. I know her. No, you knew me. You knew me then.
Yes.
You don't know me now. This is peace filled me.
Oh my goodness.
And she loves it here.
In a
So,
good place because someone
yeah,
tried you. But what gets me, and you can shut me up at any time, somebody tried you, right? Somebody tried my girl. Ah!
they always are.
And they didn't directly say it to you, they said it to somebody else.
Hmm.
They related to somebody else, and you was like, "Oh, let me show you better I can tell you." Like, what
Yeah,
gives you the right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then I can tell you, after you put what you put up there, I got 4 text messages,
Oh,
and
Lord.
I said, "Don't you bother her." 'Cause they trying to see the connection between us, and they were like,
Oh,
"Oh, so, I can't see her page and this and that," and I said, "And you won't, because that's the social media side and this side," and they were like, "Well, can you?" "Absolutely not."
hmm, that's
Like, I'm
funny.
telling you nicely, and she will tell you, absolutely not by
Right.
not
That's good to
responding to
know.
you, but it was like people see that part of you and then wanna
Mhm,
pull this part, and then
mhm.
you're like, "But you don't even really know me, and what you
Yeah,
said was something you relayed to somebody else. You didn't come to me. Matter of fact, I don't
right.
know you like that." But yeah, your response, ma'am,
I'm
4.
very honest,
You are, and I love it.
and that's one thing I can say even in the mud, even
Mm,
old Tasha,
yeah.
I was very honest, and good friend of mine, we both know, I've known her about 30 years now,
Mhm,
but she says everybody needs a Tasha Prescott friend, that friend that they gonna make you
mhm.
mad, but one thing about it,
Yep.
they're always gonna give you the truth, and it's not
Mm,
sugar-coated, it's not in a pretty package, it's real direct, it might hurt at your core, but
yes.
you know it's coming from a place of love, and if you're able to receive it, you'll grow.
You'll grow. and people are not able to receive it because it's so truthful.
Yeah. Or everybody else has coddled them, and I'm not a coddler.
Cheerleaders in the background, just
Mhm.
cheering up some bull
Mhm.
crap. Like,
And I don't want people to do that with me. I tell people all the
no,
time, call me
don't do
out.
that.
If I'm wrong, call me out. Now, you might catch some heat in return, but still, if you love me, call me out when I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's real talk. If I'm not gonna, I will call you and tell you things that I have not told people who
Mhm.
are related to me.
Mhm.
Because I don't need a cheerleader. I don't, and then sometimes, people throw stuff back in your face
Exactly.
or told you that was gonna happen.
Mhm.
Oh, well, thank you. You are now on the do not call
Okay.
list right now. All right. So you are back on that. But on that note, how are we gonna close this one out? Because I know that folks are going to be asking
Mm.
us what's our next topic, and should we keep going on with this, where are we healing or just distracting ourselves? And to know the difference is to know yourself, right? Are you
Mhm.
really healed? And I believe I am. I've been through a lot.
Same.
um oh, I believe I am really in a good place.
Yeah.
So but in that good place I had some ups and some downs.
Same.
So I just want to know how you want to close this out, friend.
Um, how do we want to close this out? I think we want to leave it kind of open. I think there's so many directions to go about this whole healing thing, especially since people tossing this word. I want a healed man. I want a healed woman. They're tossing it around so easy, like a cliche on social media right now. When the
Yeah.
truth is, you want that, but are you healed yourself?
Mm.
We
Say
got
it
to
again.
start being who it is we're asking of others. You
And
know what I'm
being
saying?
okay how they see us too, when we really start to be who we want to be, our true selves. Because I
Yeah.
think we're scared to show who we are,
Hmm.
because of judgment. I
Hmm.
can care less. If you're not in these four walls,
Yeah.
that's what matters. But my mom
Hmm.
always say, when you walk out, you make sure that you look like something, you show up for
Yeah.
people that you love. But I'm not
Right.
showing up for foolishness.
Not at all. Well, friend.
Well,
So, guys, you know,
this is Closet Conversations with Regina and Tasha. Real talk, real style, real sisterhood. This is episode 12.
I
So
know.
please make sure you check out all of our, like, literally the first episode was amazing. The third was crazy. 11, we were about to tear up. The 10th almost got me in trouble. The
Oh,
ninth, oh my goodness, your facial expressions. So
okay.
I can go on and on, but we're looking forward to hitting you guys live. Please make sure you continue to subscribe, like, and share. And this is Closet Conversations with Regina and Tasha. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.